Good morning, this is Katie and today I wanted to share with you what I eat in a typical week here in Bangkok. So if we haven't met before, my name is Katie, I live here in Bangkok and I vlog about my life here. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then make sure you hit subscribe. Today it's Monday, I'm heading into school now. I'm a teacher here by the way, and this is a pretty typical week. There's not too much going on, so I just kind of figured I'd show you what I kind of typically eat in a normal week here in Bangkok, just for fun. So yeah, let's go. Right, I'm at work now. I'm looking a little bit dishevelled to be honest, because it's like 30 degrees outside already. But I've got my water, so I eat breakfast in the morning. What you saw this morning was, I think I had it in my morning routine, but basically, do you remember like during lockdown, we had like that big TikTok thing happened where you could have like 3 things in a wrap and you fold it over? That's what we have for breakfast. So we have like cheese, pepperoni, cabbage, and a bit of tomato, sort of like ketchup with some herbs. It sounds weird, but it's actually really tasty. I'll film it tomorrow and show you what we have in it. But we have it for breakfast every day. It's really good. It fills you up for the day, which is good. And also I can stomach it. Cereal, toast, I don't know. I just can't be dealing with that. Anyway, I do try my best to drink plenty of water because it is really warm here, obviously in Thailand. And I can feel it when I don't drink enough water. So that is what I've got now for the next few hours. I've got a busy morning teaching and what else have I got today? There's quite a lot going on today. I'm teaching, but it's almost half term, so we're like finishing a lot of stuff off as well. And then I think I have a meeting at some point as well. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with work and stop chatting around and I'll show you my lunch as and when I have my lunch. Right guys, so I've just had my lunch. I had a, what is this called? Garlic rice with chicken corn burger. So this is from that homey place that's not too far from where I live. I think I filmed it in my vlog last week, so go back and watch that if you're not sure. But it's like in, I think you can get it delivered. It's called homey, as in H-O-M-I-E. But they have some really nice like portioned meals. This one, for example, is 293 calories. Sorry, that's the lid that keeps banging. And that's why, to be honest, that's why I have this type of food for lunch, because it is not too bad for me. It's portioned. It's really tasty. So I've had that. I've got myself a coffee. I have these like caramel macchiato, like what they call sachets. So I just like put some hot water in that and have that. And I'm gonna get on with some work. So I've just got like 3 reading papers left to mark. So I need to do that. And then, yeah, then I've got my afternoon with the kids. But it's been a busy day. But yeah, I just wanted to check in and show you my lunch. So it's now the evening and we have Paleo Robbie. Our delivery has come in. So we order from this place called Paleo Robbie. He has various healthy foods. You can order daily. We choose to just order stuff for our freezer and then we can change our mind if there is anything that we decide to have on different days. They have this amazing lamb massaman curry, which we have often. And what I'm doing tonight is I'm cutting up some cabbage because I like to have cabbage throughout the week. I cut it up all on the first night of the week, so it is easy and available in the fridge so we can grab and go during the week. It makes life a little bit easier when we're preparing dinners, because I am not the bestest of cooks and I just feel like I waste time cooking. I'm one of those people. So the first night for dinner today, we are having this lamb massaman curry that we have from Paleo Robbie's. You literally just defrost it, chuck it on the hob. I cut up some mushrooms. I have some cabbage in there as well. And it's a healthy meal, but it's also a really tasty meal as well. So there's a few different things that I put on here as well to taste it up a little bit more. So for the cabbage, I add garlic powder, and sometimes I add a bit of cumin just to kind of give it a bit of it depends what we're having it with, but it gives it a little bit of a taste. And then these mushrooms, I add this truffle seasoning, which I got from the Tops Market shop here. I filmed it a little while back during Vlogmas. It's like Costco, and they have this amazing truffle seasoning that I put on so much stuff because it's amazing. So yeah, I put on a few different seasonings on here just to like give a bit more taste. but that's what we have for our dinners. And we have a small little tub of rice from 7-Eleven. You just chuck them in the microwave for like a minute, and it makes a really easy, tasty, quick dinner, and we enjoy it, and it is somewhat healthy for us because we are trying to be a little bit healthier as well. So yeah, that is Monday night's dinner. So Tuesday morning, we are having the same wrap, and these are really filling. So we find that they are filling enough to keep us full for the day. And we're not really, I don't really like cereal and stuff like that. I struggle to eat sometimes in the morning, so this is the perfect thing for us. Today, I actually had this like strawberry bar that a kid brought in for me they'd just come back from Japan, so that was a nice little treat. And yeah, that was my day. Hi guys, it's Tuesday afternoon. Continuing the series of Katie the Bad Vlogger here. Had the same thing for breakfast, had a different thing for lunch. Sorry, didn't film either. I'll film tomorrow, I promise. But I'm gonna head home and go to 7-Eleven, so I'll show you that. Swadika! So, tonight for dinner. So I'm vlogging. So tonight for dinner, we are having a Chinese meal. So this evening we have got a sweet and sour chicken dish and this like beef dish. I'll show it to you when I cook it, but it's really good. And then we just get like a little rice from 7-Eleven, and yeah, it's pretty yummy. I'm excited for that this evening. I'm just in 7-Eleven now, hence the annoying noise, and it is like 4:30 and I've still got quite a lot of work to do. So I've just ordered some coffees for me and Callum. But surprisingly, if you are coming to Thailand, you will be surprised at how decent the coffee is in 7-Eleven. Like, it's not Starbucks, but it is actually pretty good. And I think, I'm just looking at the menu. Yes, like an iced espresso. We get iced espresso big size. And it's only 45 baht, which isn't bad considering how good it is. That's what we're having now. Hi guys, it's now the evening and I want to quickly show you my dinner. So I mentioned this before. So we have this place called Paleo Robbie's. So this is like a beef and broccoli stir fry. And then we also have this sweet and sour chicken stir fry. So these are like, they're meant to be one portion each. So we just kind of do half and half because we like them both. And I get bored of having the same thing over and over again. So we do half and half. So I'm going to put this together now. It should only take like 20 minutes, which is the beauty of why we do this type of food. So let's get started with that. And it's Wednesday, and yes, I'm having the same breakfast. I will speed up this section because clearly we are having the same thing, but just in case you weren't sure, it's a wrap. We have a slice down one side. I put a bit of ketchup and then I put some like herbs over it. You can use like salsa, you could use guacamole and stuff like that. I just like some like a thin layer of ketchup, and then I use this like Italian herbs, and it kind of tastes like a pizza. It sounds weird, but it's great. For lunch, I'm having these potatoes and chicken with mushroom sauce on. This is something from Homey, which I think I've mentioned in many videos before. This is just like a really local place in it where we live, and they have amazing food. You can actually order them from the Line Man app, but the food is all under like 300-400 calories. And it's really tasty, really filling, full of protein. Love it. Here it is here. So I go at the end of each day, I go and collect lunch for the following day. So that's what we do. And then today I'm popping into 7-Eleven so that I can pick up some rice to go with our Mexican chili con carne from Paleo's for dinner. So you can see the theme here. So we have very similar meals for the first few days of the week because it's easy, it's quick, it's healthy-ish, and we really enjoy them. We haven't yet got bored of this. So again, mushroom, cabbage, rice, and then this time with chili con carne. Simple. Hi guys, it's now lunchtime. I have had a busy old morning. Had a really nice morning though actually. My kids were doing robots, making like robots. Anyway, this is my lunch today. It is a barbecue chicken wrap. So now it is a Thursday, it's actually my duty day, so I had a wrap, and tonight we are back to lamb massaman. They also do have a butter chicken, but this week we just decided to have the lamb massaman one twice in a row. And the beauty of this is that we can just like cook extra mushrooms and cabbage depending on how hungry we are. I was super hungry today because I had a really long busy day at work and we were having a late dinner, so extra mushrooms, extra cabbage, and I even popped in a little bit of cheese into our mushrooms to make them like creamy, cheesy mushrooms. It was amazing. And that is tonight's dinner. Massaman, mushroom, cabbage, rice. And again, Friday morning, we are having our same breakfast with our pepperoni from Villa Market and cheese. This is actually Iceland cheese that they sell in Villa Market. And then I'm going to the homey place to pick up lunch for the following day. Hi guys, it is the end of the day. It is a Friday, it's the weekend. Finally, I'm going to be a Katie vlog about going to Starbucks. I think I'm going to need a Starbucks just to, you know, get me through to the point where I don't go to bed at 4 p.m. Let's go to Starbucks. I always have to look at the merchandise as well. They've got new merchandise. This is what I want. Do you know, I might just get it now. I don't know if this is a thing anywhere else in the world, but when Starbucks merchandise comes out here, it sells out so quickly. I think I'm gonna get this mug now because I don't want it to lose. It says 25 years in Thailand. Anything with Thailand on the second floor, but the stuff does go really quickly, so I think I might just buy it. Right, Starbucks got, it is a Friday. I am shattered guys, like it's nearly half term, so I am in much need of like sleep, relaxation, chill out. Yes, I am a hot sweaty mess. It's like 36 degrees. I'm gonna chill out, enjoy my Starbucks white chocolate mocha if anyone is interested. Best drink ever, especially after a long week at work. And chill out, and I will show you our dinner later. Right, dinner is sorted. Gonna wait for Callum's to cook. We have like a little panini press thing, and then gonna watch some TV and relax for the evening. So just see you in the morning. So it is Saturday and we are having a bit more of a chilled out Saturday. So there is this arcade bar near Phra Kanong, which have these different arcades and this arcade table. So we just went along there and tried, they have these craft beers. So we tried a craft beer and had a little game of this. Callum was really good at Street Fighter. I didn't know, I like literally lost within 5 seconds of playing with him. And then we went over to a bar called PJ's. They have really good Thai food as well. So I had a Copperberg because I love Copperberg. So they have a cider here and I had a nice little pad Thai, and then Callum had crab plow with a Guinness, and it was just a nice little lunch out on a Saturday. And then we headed to 7-Eleven to pick up some snacks. This is actually filmed a while back and it was the Saturday before WrestleMania. So we were picking up some snacks for the next day. And then for dinner tonight, we were making gnocchi. So this is just, again, stuff from Paleo Robbie. There's clearly a theme here. And you can definitely eat local Thai food here all the time because we are trying our best to eat a little bit healthier, and we're trying to stick to having like healthier options. We do have a lot of paleo food. So that was our gnocchi with a bit of lamb, and we put some spinach in there as well. Good morning guys, it's now 7 o'clock in the morning. It is WrestleMania morning because that is the type of person I am. We are watching it, but I have got some McDonald's for breakfast, and you can probably already hear it. I am ill. I don't know how this has happened. It's 3 days before the holidays. Lovely. I'm so excited by this. Oh well, let's have some McDonald's. Just got a McMuffin and a hash brown and an iced cappuccino. And after that big spiel about trying to eat healthy, here we are, having a McDonald's breakfast whilst watching WrestleMania. You know, it's all about balance in life, isn't it? So we had a really chilled out Sunday, and then we went out for lunch. We went and got ourselves these juice drinks. This is a really lovely little like stall that's not too far from where we live that have these amazing juice smoothies. You can have just juice or you can have it as a smoothie. So we spent our Sunday afternoon having a little walk around, just enjoying the heat in Bangkok. And then for dinner this evening, we actually had a chicken meal from this place called Peri Peri. I've talked about it on this channel before. It's like Nando's in the UK, and it's my favorite little Sunday treat before I go back to work on a Monday. So that is my typical things that I eat in a week in Bangkok. This isn't typical for people who live in Bangkok though. This is just the choices that we have chosen to make whilst we're here. So please, no judgment, no comments, like no negative comments, because this is just what we've chosen to eat in our way, you know, in our attempt to be a little bit healthier but also live a comfortable lifestyle for us here in Bangkok. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's anything else that you want to see about our life here in Bangkok, let me know in the comments below, and I shall see you next week for another video. Take care guys, bye.